Wired Productions and Haemlorn Games recently announced the new Overkill Edition for the action RPG Victor Vran. Whilst there's still no specific release date for the game, it does offer a huge amount of content to be excited about. And so with that in mind, I'm John from GGS Gamer, and here are 5 things that you ought to know about the Victor Vran Overkill Edition on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. If you've already played through the story, then bear with me, because it is worth mentioning for those who haven't. You take on the role of the titular Victor Vran, demon-slaying detective with a very cool hat. The story leads you through the cursed Zaragovia, a city that hosted a mass execution of demon hunters 1 year before the game starts, and you try to uncover what happened. It may not be a groundbreaking piece of storytelling, but Victor Vran lends itself to a traditional RPG similar to The Witcher 3 or the Zelda series. And whilst it may not carry the same popularity of those titles, the massive campaign with its twisting storyline, detailed lore and world allow for a very compelling experience overall. The Overkill Edition means the same as the Definitive Edition, in that the main story comes complete with all the DLC for the game. For Victor Vran, these DLCs also include the long-awaited Fractured Worlds and Motorhead Through the Ages expansions. These two DLC were originally announced in 2015, though 2 years later, players are still waiting to get their hands on the games. Both the story DLCs take the game in wildly different directions, so while you may have had to wait a little bit longer for the expansions, it should be worth the wait. Whilst a lot of these kinds of projects tend to get things wrong, the Victor Vran Motorhead DLC is far from a simple rock music scheme for the game. The DLC offers new enemies, 3 new worlds to explore, and a host of new weapons. With that said, the expansion does offer a unique recreation of the band's history. The soundtrack includes 13 songs from across the Motorhead catalogue, along with a host of unreleased instrumentals. Even if you're not a massive Motorhead fan, the music is used well to create a pretty hardcore backdrop to the combat. This is most notable during the boss fights, where iconic album art and songs have been brought to life and accompanied by the most popular songs from Motorhead, which succeed in creating a certain cinematic quality to the experience. The Fractured World expansion boasts endless content, appearing in 2 forms. The first being a mysterious dimension called the Fracture, which offers players an endless dungeon with the challenge of seeing how far you can get as each floor offers progressively difficult enemies. The second form is through the daily creation of new dungeons. These randomly generated environments, which are based off 4 different templates, will mean that there's always going to be new places to explore. These daily dungeon crawls also allow you to explore with a friend through online multiplayer, so you won't get too scared when you're down there. While it remains to be seen just how diverse these dungeons are, it's still a feature that offers a huge amount of game. Victor Vran is not a game where you can wade into a group of demons mashing the X button and come out on top. Instead, you'll have to use the space afforded to you strategically, with dodging and movement being your biggest allies in this department. You have 2 main forms of attacks through close combat and ranged attacks, and you'll most likely be relying on a balance of the 2 in most battles. However, the game offers a massive armoury for you to explore and experiment with, as different weapons offer different combos and special attacks, so it's always worth trying out something new. So what do you think? Will you be buying the Victor Vran Overkill Edition when it comes out? Were there any features that you thought deserved a place in this list? Let us know in the comments, make sure to like and subscribe, and you can head over to ggsgamer.com for more gaming news and follow us on Twitter at ggsgamer. Bye!